Buzz's Bunch. First of all, tell us a little bit about Buzz's Bunch and how it came about.
It was the first thing that I did as the head coach here. Even right after Father Wild offered me the job, I asked him if I could do one thing, and that was to start the program Buzz's Bunch. And so that's kind of how it started, and it's grown. The response has been overwhelming. You know, we had it at 3 different games during the season, and we couldn't hold all of the children and their families, and so we wanted to do something in the summer where we could bring everybody that was involved or wasn't able to be involved in the games.
And how many people do you have here today?
We have 200 families represented. Not all of them are special needs children, but we never want to disclude the siblings and their parents. We want them to be involved as well. So there's 200 here.
Quite a story with your guest speaker today, DJ Gregory. He said you called him a couple months ago. Tell me about how that came about.
It's an interesting story. One of the boosters that's really been passionate about helping us with Buzz's Bunch sent me a link about DJ's story. And I watched the story, and as I cried, I called Scott Kuykendall and asked him to get his cell number. And so when I got his cell number, I called him and said, I'm Buzz Williams. I didn't tell him where I worked or my title or anything like that. I just told him I admired his story. And I called him several more times and just talked to him about his never give up attitude and how I think that's so important in life. And I let a month go, and then I called him back and told him who I was and the program we had started, and asked him if he ever spoke to organizations such as this, and he said yes. He spoke to our team this morning, and then he's going to speak later today to the special needs children. So it's really a neat story. We're thankful that he's here.
You say you spoke to the team this morning. What kind of a reaction did you see out of the players?
Well, you know, I spend a lot more time talking to our guys about life than I do basketball, and we have life lessons every Sunday, not during the season. And so every Sunday we meet, and one of the things that I talked about last week at Life Lesson is how blessed we are, not just as players or coaches, but as people. And so I explained to them what I told you in summary of how I got to know DJ, and that he was coming this week, and I wanted him to spend time with him. And I told DJ, I want you to talk to the campers, but I also want you to talk to our team. And he probably spoke for 16 or 18 minutes this morning. You could have heard a pin drop when he's addressing our team, because, you know, you walk 1,000 miles in the condition that he's in, 45 weeks in the year. He's got something to him. He's tougher than all of us, and so it was a great time.
You know, when I look around the gym and see the drills that the kids are going through, you know, every single station counts down when the buzzer goes off. And I see your players cheering for these kids. It's not just an act. They really buy in, don't they?
It's more important than any game. And they know that. It's the only thing in the time that I've been a head coach that I put my name on, because it's the legacy that I want to leave here. And I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about these kids and their families. And I've made it crystal clear to our players that it's more important than anything we'll do as players. And that also, it teaches our players more lessons. We're learning more lessons from these campers than we're teaching these campers. And I think that the character of our players are revealed in a situation like this, and that makes me proud of the kids that are in our program.
All righty. Thanks so much.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming through.